Okay, well, the video turned out okay. I think. I don't know. But, oh, I'm getting darker. 4 hours in the sun today, and another 4 hours tomorrow, I suppose. Will I get anything done? I don't know the answer. Oh, but it's good. I like it. I like do. I like. I do. I like doing those kind of videos. So here's an R390 I was talking about. Used on the dew line. Amazing stuff, huh? About 80 pounds, roughly. Another one up here is an unusual one. So I don't really know who owned them, but they were on eBay, and I got those. Then from Pair Radio Sales, Ohio, this fellow checked by Phil. He's one of the partners of Pair Radio Sales that opened up after World War II. A lot of the stuff is no longer available, basically, because, well, it's kind of like a lot of it's tossed out or bought off over the years and it winds up in eBay kind of thing, you know. Hey, Grandpa died. Let's dump his radio stuff on eBay or whoever, whatever goes on. So in many treasures, you've got to take a lot of work to find them, you know. It takes a lot of work to find these things again. Vancouver was loaded. Wow. But oh well. Let's see what happened here. Oh wow. Sun high. Yeah, what happened now? I got it upside down. Oh dear. I see. Let's put it right side up. Now it's dark. These iPads, I don't know. I don't think they're meant for Ethernet at all. Does it work now? Dark? That lights life up, doesn't it? Alright, so make sure it doesn't fall off. Oh, I got bathing trunks on. These are bathing trunks. So, YouTube, don't get all nervous and bend out of shape. People wear bathing trunks. And it's outside in the sun. Come on. Actually, I keep saying this, but I'm seriously thinking of deleting all my email and changing them to another email. Delete Facebook and YouTube. I was thinking a lot about it. It's kind of hard to figure this out, but not eBay. So what happens with? I don't know. I maybe should keep it because I met some interesting people in real life from that, and but most of the time I don't want to meet people that I don't know. Another tag, huh? That's from Gonzo, I think. Is that one from Gonzo? Hmm. Alright, you can't make that out, really. Oh well, we'll leave it there, and we'll leave Phil's tag up here on there. Phil Salati. Now, in 1994, I bought many tons from Fair Radio and had the checked by Phil, checked by George Salati, who passed away. George Salati did. Ooh, test. Okay. It is Phil. But Fair Radio is really careful in making sure they test everything before they sell it, repair it, and that kind of thing. So, we got for Fair, I think it's 6 big items coming from eBay, 2. Then from Petaluma, gonna get substation material, heavy generators and things. It'll get there yet. It's just, as I mentioned in the other video, it's gonna take a while. But Fruity Patootie. So Mr. EVO comes in here, walks around, checks everything once in a while. And it's quite, I'll show you. I'll do a spin around. And grab this. Put it down lower, but just move it this way. So I'm kind of in the middle of one big pile. There's several big piles of stuff here. And it goes all the way up. So, oh yeah, nothing like a lot of work. People are looking at this video wondering what he's doing now. Too much sunlight? Maybe. But that's okay. I don't mind being crazy. Do you? Wink, wink. You don't mind if I'm nutty as a fruitcake, do you? Of course not. Bathing trunks. Is that against the law too? I don't know. It's just the world has changed into this tight configuration of things. But who cares? Alright, let's get some good shots. I'm sure a lot of people say, I don't know him. Who is that? Of course you don't know me because you're reflecting off your own inner unconscious mind, what you like to do, right? Right. That you dare not talk about to others because that's your secret basement with all those fantasies and things in it. Wink, wink. I'm sure you have really fun stuff that you dare not talk about. Oh, never. Trust me, you do. Don't deny it. Tell me your fantasies by private email. You wouldn't dare, would you? No, probably not. Don't forget, I study psychology, and I was also analyzed by multiple psychiatrists, psychologists when I was a kid to figure out why I have agoraphobia, so I know the game. And I studied psychology today. Remember, what you're saying in a nasty comment is reflecting what you are. It's kind of interesting. Study it. Study psychology today, like the unconscious mind, subconscious mind, what comes up, what filters through the different layers, what your reactions and statements are to others. You'll find it quite interesting if you dare to explore yourself, which you probably can't. You need a guide sometimes, but well, I could guide you if you want. No, I'm not opening up a psychology center, by the way, but you know. So people get upset over trolls. Well, you know what a troll is. A very narcissistic, nasty person. Look it up on Psychology Today, okay? You might have a fetish or a fantasy. You can actually use Psychology Today as a tool, online tool, to figure out what you're really trying to say. Or you might be nasty towards something or an animal or a person. Then you should really look into your unconscious mind, subconscious mind. Use Psychology Today as a tool. Okay. Okay. It's called free association. That's what I taught. You can have dreams, and the first thing that comes to your mind in free association is probably what it is. Something that happened a long time ago, not too long ago. You might have a reaction to something. Like, for instance, me talking. Okay, I'm looking like this. So ask yourself why. What comes to your mind? Analyze it. Use Psychology Today again as a tool. There's are people that have other types of personalities. There's those that are anxiety-ridden people. Okay, they live their life through anxiety. It could be triggered by biological factors like sugar, insulin adjustments, and that kind of thing. And it's just what happens is you have a reaction to something outside or a person or space or something during a time you have a rush of adrenaline, and that triggers a connection which then grows later on when that might happen again. It keeps growing and growing, and then how do you get rid of that? Well, you got to do relaxation exercises. There's one good way. You recognize things in your mind which disturb you. You lay on the floor or bed, visualize these things, okay? But when you're doing that, you're tensing up like this. Tense like that. Then you think of letting it go, and then you relax like that, okay? You work your way all the way up to your top, from your toes to your head. It might take a half hour, an hour, but over time it works. It eliminates that issue, that dissolves that connection in psychology. So, okay, I'm going on a tangent now, aren't I? Another video, a long one. But anyway, that's okay. I have met psychopathic killers, by the way, in Hillside Unit in Riverview. And psychologists study these people very carefully because they start going on a certain way. They send them back to R4, which is Colony Farm at Riverview, where psychopathic killers are put until they might be rehabilitated. There's quite a lot of work in this. But anyway, back to what you are doing. So, yeah, so your comments to me are totally just, I look at it and say, oh, that's what's wrong with you. I delete them most of the time anyway, but that doesn't matter. Because I know ignorance is bliss, isn't it? And anyway, so that's what I do. People that are well balanced normally don't leave nasty comments, okay? But there's a lot of people out there that are ignorant, have problems, homeless, with drugs, or other things, marital problems, and they bitch and complain about stuff. Okay, so now we get into another area, people that make false claims, like John Searle, Paul Pantone, and many others. They mostly want to extract funds from people. That's their method of survival, by the way. through lying and that. And there's many of these different characters, not just in free energy, but businesses. They set up businesses and take people's money, close the business, and go into something else. It's called racketeering. Okay, now those people fall in the criminal element of psychology. Okay, so now there are compatible people, and it says people have unique fetishes and desires, and that. Well, I'm the same way. Okay, so what? Always been that way ever since I was born. I recognize what it is, and I enjoy it. You gotta enjoy things, but never harm anybody. Never force anything. Let people flow down that river. Me? Well, okay, my actual analysis in 1970, was it? Psychoneurotic phobic react and psychoneurotic anxiety react is my official title in psychology. And I was prescribed what to do about that is relaxation exercises, what you just described, and preferably not take anti-anxiety drugs, which is not recommended, and keep low on sugar. That spikes adrenaline. And my treatment was just relaxation exercises, which I demonstrated to the nurses. And that's good. Okay, so unfortunately, I didn't practice it. I kind of went on to Valium for a number of years and Xanax, but now I'm working way off Xanax, which is an interesting situation that your feelings come stronger back and your sexual desires are raging. Wink, wink, wink. So, and there's nothing like good, hot, long, erotic sex. It's like sitting in the sun, kind of, for me, anyway. It's like, yeah. So Skyrockets and Flight song is perfect for that. Yeah, so be it. I'm highly sexual and I love it. Part of my life extension program too. Thank God. Thank God I was never programmed with religious connotations and religious crap in sex and things like that. It's all natural, without religion. I'm not religious. I don't believe in God. I don't think that He never existed. It's just the way humans make up all this garbage a long time ago. It turned into an industry. People like building churches and all that. But if it works for you, good. Doesn't work for me. It's just to me a bunch of nonsense. But that's my paradigm. So, and on that note, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have a smoke. I'm going for a cigarette. Why do I like cigarettes? Because I do. I like the rush of them. Old habit. There's an old habit I should work in dissolving. But oh well, we're all human, and to dissolve certain things, I don't know. I mean, it takes a lot of energy, and I could sit in the sun all day and soak it up, I suppose, with a soft breeze. But oh well. Then I get into my creative mode and I start working with metal and radios and machine tools and restoration of things. And the H effect. Sounds like an atomic bomb. Anyway. So what do you know about the hydrogen line? 1 gig point 4. Do you know it comes in from the galaxies? Comes in hotspots in the galaxy. Hydrogen line, you can monitor on the receivers. I do. Anyway, I'm going on another tangent. See, I go on tangents. And I talk a blue streak, but oh well. It's just me. That's okay with me, I suppose, as long as I don't harm anybody. That is something I really believe in strongly. Never harm a living thing. I never have. Well, maybe I swatted some flies, mosquitoes, of course. We're only human. But other than that, I gotta go. Gotta check iPad. See if the poor thing's still running. Wouldn't it be funny if this wasn't even recording? I wonder if it is. It looks like it is. It's recording. Oh my god. Oh, I love imitating people and personalities. That's okay, isn't it? Oh, that's good. Okay. Why? Because I enjoy it. Enjoyment of things. You enjoy eating and playing hide the pickle. Hmm? Wink, wink, wink. Of course you do. I enjoy a lot of things. I just shouldn't talk too much about them, right? Might have somebody knocking at the door, I think. Hello, my name is Susie Cream Cheese. You're Mr. Hutchison, I presume. Do you want to go for a little walk? Wink, wink, wink. That could be fun. On that note, I've got to go.